A few weeks ago, I wanted to make an unboxing video of one of my favorite PC games for this holiday season, but it took me some time to put it together as there were other things in life to take care of at this time of the year, so I'm a bit late for the party. Anyhow, I started going through my PC games collection, trying to decide which game I should pick for this video. I have some of my favorite games, but not all of them, like the first Maniac Mansion, Heretic, Duke Nukem, most of the Doom games, Quake, the Indiana Jones series, Daggerfall, the Ultima series, Command & Conquer, Monkey Island, Commander King, and many other classics, and some other obscure games that I would like to add to the collection. In the end, I decided to go with ShadowCaster. I actually have both the floppy disk and the CD-ROM versions of this game. ShadowCaster was developed by Raven Software, and the floppy disk version was published in 1993 by Origin Systems, which was later acquired by Electronic Arts. The game uses a modified version of the Wolfenstein 3D engine, which was licensed from id Software, or id Software. Okay, let's take a look at the floppy disk version first. The game features 24 levels in total, and the player, Kurt, has the ability to morph into powerful monsters that are unlocked as the game progresses, and you will need these monsters' special powers to get through some parts of the game. The system requirements were a 386 running at 33 MHz, 4 MB of RAM, 16 MB of hard drive space, and DOS version 5 or higher, a VGA graphics card, a Sound Blaster or Sound Blaster Pro, or a general MIDI interface to connect your MIDI module, if you had one. And it also supports the Logitech Cyberman controller. More on that later. I remember playing the game back then on the first PC my parents bought, which was a 486 TX2 at 66 MHz with a MediaVision Pro Audio Spectrum 16 sound card and a dual-speed CD-ROM drive. Okay, let's see what's in the box. It comes with 5 3.5 high-density installation discs. The disc labels don't have the Electronic Arts name on them, but there's a card here included with a phone number to order more games from Electronic Arts. There's a note for the Logitech Cyberman users with instructions on how to use it. And here we have the registration form from Origin. It also includes a flyer promoting the ShadowCaster Clubbook, Illuminations, along with other games like Wing Commander Academy, Privateer, and the latest Ultima titles. Next we have this installation guide with the system requirements and the installation instructions. Then we have the ShadowCaster reference card. Very detailed with all the keyboard hotkeys. I also kept this price sticker that came with it, but I honestly don't remember if the game was sealed or not. Next we have this Origin product catalog. I assume this is from 1993. It features Strike Commander, the Origin FX Screensaver software package. I wonder what that looked like. And it obviously promotes the latest games, including Wing Commander and the Ultima games, along with Wing Commander expansions, and more Wing Commander expansions, and more Ultima titles, and an order form, of course. And we have another flyer here promoting more of the new games. Their advertisement was clearly focused on Strike Commander and the Ultima games at the time. And for whatever reason, it came with another copy of the flyer. One thing I always try to find on eBay is the clue book, or sometimes it's called hint book. That's always nice to have, and they are rarely included with the game. And as you probably already know, the clue book walks you through the whole game, with maps and everything included. It's a very nice thing to have to complete the set. Next, we have the player's guide. And this thing is in spectacular condition. It's in very good shape. It's very detailed. Really nice old school player's guide. Okay, and the last thing in the box is this flyer for the Logitech Cyberman. And this was sort of a joystick designed for 3D first-person games. I was reading about it, and it seems that it was supported by Doom and a few other titles, but I'm not sure if it works with any other 3D game. Okay, so that's it for the floppy disk version of the game. Now let's take a look at the CD-ROM version. It was released a year later, in 1994, and added 2 new levels, 25 in total, along with some new monsters. I think they made changes or completely replaced level 24 to make the transition to the final level. This release also replaced the illustrated cutscenes from the floppy disk version with pre-rendered video and spoken narration. Personally, I like the illustrated introduction in the floppy disk version a lot more than the one in the CD-ROM version. Okay, let's see what's in the box. First, we have the CD-ROM. There's no booklet here for obvious reasons, and you can see here that it has the Electronic Arts name printed on it. I also bought this copy, which was released in 1996, and it includes the manual as a booklet. Next, we get the same registration card, along with the mailing order card and the hint hotline number on the back. Then the same origin flyer. The ShadowCaster reference card. Next is the CD-ROM installation guide. It also includes a section with the clues for level 24 and 25, which complements the original clue book that was made for the floppy disk version. After that, there's the same brochure we saw before. I also picked up another copy of the clue book to keep it in this box. Then the same original player's guide, and finally another flyer. Alright, let's jump into the game and compare the differences between the two versions. For the sound, I'm going to be using the Orpheus 2 sound card, and the PC is going to be my 486 Intel DX2 running at 66 MHz. First we're gonna test the OPL3, and then we'll compare it to the Roland Sound Canvas SC55 Mark II. Okay, now I'll run the game setup, switch from the OPL to General MIDI, and connect the Roland Sound Canvas SC55 Mark II. Unless you have a nostalgic reason, and I get it, that happens to me too, the MIDI music sounds way better than the OPL 3. Okay, now let's install the CD-ROM version to compare the intro and see what the cutscenes look like.
The time has come for Grandfather to tell Kurt of his true heritage. Kurt's people once had the power to exchange shapes with other creatures. Vesti, a servant of the Dark One, launched a terrible war to steal the shape-shifting power. The gods sought among Kurt's people for a hero to fight Vesti, but their auguries all showed the same dark fate. But Kurt's future was hidden from them, as if some force had cast a shadow upon it. The gods sent Kurt here to this world to protect him from Vesti, and they called him by a secret name to hide his identity, ShadowCaster.
And so the final battle begins. Farewell, Kurt. I will watch over you if I can. Good luck. These are the ruins of our people's greatest city. Once it was beautiful, but now it is ruled by Zardoz, the four-armed Deathlord. Seek out Zardoz in his temple, but remember a Deathlord's body may be killed, but destroying his spirit is more difficult. Accept the shape of the Maurin, great warriors who possess the ability to see hidden things.
Okay, so the cutscenes are nice and all, but I didn't really like the new intro in the CD-ROM version. I can't really comment on the ending since I only finished the floppy disk version, and that was several years ago. I hope you enjoyed the video, leave your comments below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.